Apple cider vinegar, the amber-colored liquid with its distinctive tangy flavor, has emerged as a highly discussed natural remedy among older adults in America. It's possible that you have begun incorporating it into your daily routine, taking a tablespoon diluted in water each morning, adding it to salad dressings, or perhaps mixing it with honey as a health tonic. There are valid justifications for this. Research indicates that apple cider vinegar may play a role in supporting blood sugar management, assisting with weight control, promoting digestive health, and potentially offering benefits for heart health as one ages. However, there is a fact that remains largely unknown to the general public. For individuals over 60 who incorporate apple cider vinegar into their diet, it is crucial to steer clear of 3 specific foods that can negatively interact with it. These foods are quite common and not particularly unique. These are common items typically present in the majority of American kitchens, common foods you may currently consume without awareness of the potential adverse effects they can have when combined with apple cider vinegar. When apple cider vinegar is paired with inappropriate foods, its therapeutic properties may be hindered, diminished, or even transformed into substances that lead to digestive distress, tooth enamel damage, or potential medication interference. The supplement you rely on for health support could potentially be having an adverse effect. In this video, I will guide you through the 3 foods that should be avoided when consuming apple cider vinegar and provide an explanation of the potential risks associated with them. I will now present 3 food pairings that enhance apple cider vinegar's benefits and significantly increase its effectiveness for your body. Prepare a cozy beverage, settle in, and join me for this experience. By the conclusion of this video, you will have a comprehensive understanding of the proper methods to utilize apple cider vinegar, ensuring your body receives the full spectrum of benefits it is meant to enjoy. The rising popularity of apple cider vinegar among older Americans is noteworthy. With age, a growing number of individuals begin to focus more intently on their well-being. Blood sugar concerns increase over time. Our metabolism has changed compared to previous times. It is common to observe increased digestive challenges, a heightened awareness of cardiovascular health, and occasional worries about maintaining healthy weight compared to previous levels. These are inherent transformations that occur with the passage of time, yet they can significantly influence our daily emotional experiences. Consequently, an increasing number of older adults throughout America are embracing natural remedies, natural substances derived from the earth, utilized for generations, that promote bodily health without the need for harsh chemicals. Apple cider vinegar stands out as one of the most sought-after natural remedies in contemporary wellness discussions. It is likely that you have encountered discussions surrounding apple cider vinegar lately. It could be someone in your immediate vicinity, a healthcare professional, or a relative. It is likely that you have encountered it on the shelves of your grocery store, found it in both filtered and unfiltered varieties, or noticed it as a component in health tonics and natural cleaning products. Apple cider vinegar is frequently lauded for its exceptional qualities, and rightly so. Apple cider vinegar is known for its acetic acid content, along with enzymes, probiotics, in unfiltered varieties with the mother, and various compounds formed during the fermentation process. These remarkable components are renowned for their potential to help regulate blood sugar, support feelings of fullness, assist with digestion, and potentially help manage cholesterol levels. This indicates its potential to support metabolic health, promote weight management, enhance digestive comfort, and provide protective benefits for heart health. Apple cider vinegar is utilized in a variety of applications by individuals. Many individuals dilute a tablespoon in water and consume it before meals. Some individuals use it in salad dressings, marinades, or incorporate it into beverages with other health-supporting ingredients. It is straightforward, organic, and effortlessly integrates into your everyday life. However, there is an important insight that often goes unnoticed by many individuals. The efficacy of apple cider vinegar and its safety profile can be contingent upon how it's consumed and what it's consumed with. Regrettably, when paired with certain foods or consumed in certain ways, Apple cider vinegar may not deliver its full benefits or might even create potential health concerns. This suggests that even with regular apple cider vinegar consumption, you may not be fully reaping its benefits if you're combining it with certain problematic foods. It is crucial to note that some foods, when consumed alongside apple cider vinegar, can affect tooth enamel, exacerbate digestive issues, or interfere with medications. This is particularly concerning for older adults who often have more sensitive digestive systems or take various medications. Before you consider your next apple cider vinegar regimen, it's crucial to understand what should not be combined with it. Next, I will guide you through the 3 most prevalent foods typically found in nearly every American kitchen that should be avoided when combined with apple cider vinegar. These combinations might be causing more issues than benefits, and gaining insight into them could significantly impact your health and wellness. Number 1. Potassium-rich foods and potassium supplements. What are the reasons behind the restriction of apple cider vinegar's benefits? We will begin with a nutritional consideration that is particularly relevant for individuals with certain health conditions. Potassium-rich foods and supplements, when consumed in large amounts alongside apple cider vinegar, particularly by those with kidney disease or taking certain medications. These products include foods exceptionally high in potassium such as bananas, potatoes, avocados, spinach, and potassium supplements, as well as salt substitutes which often contain potassium chloride. A variety of individuals incorporate these potassium sources into their daily routine, particularly as they follow heart-healthy dietary recommendations that often emphasize potassium-rich foods. However, regarding apple cider vinegar, consuming large amounts alongside significant potassium intake may be more concerning than beneficial for certain individuals. This is primarily relevant for people with kidney disease or those taking medications that affect potassium levels, such as certain blood pressure medications, particularly ACE inhibitors, ARBs, and potassium-sparing diuretics. When the body encounters both high potassium intake and regular apple cider vinegar consumption, it could potentially face challenges in maintaining proper potassium balance for vulnerable individuals. For those with compromised kidney function, the body may struggle to properly regulate potassium levels, potentially leading to hypokalemia, high blood potassium, which can have serious cardiac implications. However, there is additional information to consider. Research indicates that this concern is primarily significant for individuals with existing kidney disease or those taking medications that affect potassium levels. For most healthy individuals with normal kidney function, this combination is unlikely to cause problems when consumed in moderation. Even with careful apple cider vinegar consumption, the potential benefits should be weighed against possible risks for those with specific health conditions. Taking apple cider vinegar while consuming a diet very high in potassium or potassium supplements may appear to be a health-conscious choice. However, for susceptible individuals, this combination could potentially create unintended consequences for electrolyte balance. If you value both potassium-rich foods and the benefits of apple cider vinegar but have kidney disease or take medications affecting potassium levels, there are superior alternatives available to you. Consider consulting with your healthcare provider about appropriate amounts and timing of both potassium intake and apple cider vinegar consumption. They can provide personalized guidance based on your kidney function and medication regimen. The essential point to grasp is straightforward. When incorporating apple cider vinegar into your health regimen, it is advisable to be mindful of potassium intake if you have kidney disease or take medications that affect potassium levels. Your electrolyte balance and overall safety will greatly benefit from this careful approach. Number 2. Acidic fruits and their juices. The impact of combining multiple acidic substances on dental health and digestive comfort warrants careful consideration. It is advisable to be thoughtful about consuming apple cider vinegar alongside other highly acidic fruits and juices. These items include citrus fruits and juices, like lemons, limes, oranges, grapefruits, tomatoes and tomato juice, pineapple and pineapple juice, and other fruits with high acid content. These foods and beverages are prevalent in American households, orange juice with breakfast, lemon water as a health tonic, or perhaps tomato juice as a beverage choice. They appear to be quite beneficial for health, and generally, they are. However, there lies a potential concern when consumed alongside apple cider vinegar, particularly when done frequently or directly one after another. The primary concern with this combination relates to dental health and potentially digestive comfort. Apple cider vinegar is highly acidic with a pH typically between 2 to 3, and when combined with other acidic foods or beverages, the extended exposure to acid can potentially damage tooth enamel over time. Additionally, for those with sensitive digestive systems, acid reflux, or GERD, this double acid exposure might exacerbate symptoms. For individuals concerned about dental health, particularly those already experiencing enamel erosion, or those with digestive sensitivity, the combination of apple cider vinegar and acidic fruits or juices can indeed potentially accelerate enamel wear or increase digestive discomfort. Many individuals might consume lemon water followed by an apple cider vinegar tonic in the morning as part of their health routine, not realizing they're creating an extended acid exposure for their teeth and digestive tract. The effects may not be immediately apparent but could manifest as increased tooth sensitivity, enamel erosion, or digestive discomfort over time. What alternatives are available to you? A straightforward adjustment can lead to significant improvements. Rather than consuming these acidic substances one right after another, consider spacing them well apart during the day. Consider this advice: if you enjoy both apple cider vinegar and acidic fruits or juices, it may be beneficial to consume them at different times of day. Rinse your mouth with plain water after consuming acidic substances, and wait at least 30 minutes before brushing teeth after acid exposure, as brushing immediately can potentially worsen enamel erosion when enamel is temporarily softened by acid. To summarize, acidic fruits and juices shouldn't be viewed as adversaries to good health. Rather, it's essential to consider timing and dental protection when consuming them alongside apple cider vinegar to maximize benefits while minimizing potential concerns. It is advisable to refrain from consuming multiple acidic substances in immediate succession, particularly for those with dental concerns or digestive sensitivity. Number 3. Certain medications. Let us delve into a topic that evokes a sense of careful medical consideration: potential interactions between apple cider vinegar and certain medications. From diabetes medications, certain diuretics, and heart medications to some antibiotics and medications for osteoporosis, these medications are vital for many older adults managing various health conditions. Indeed, apple cider vinegar has gained popularity in various health contexts as well. It's likely that you've incorporated it into your daily routine alongside your medication regimen. However, if you're consuming apple cider vinegar close to the time you take certain medications, you could inadvertently be creating potentially concerning interactions without being aware of it. This is the rationale behind it. Apple cider vinegar, due to its acidity and potential effects on blood sugar and potassium levels, can potentially interact with several classes of medications. With diabetes medications like insulin or metformin, it might enhance their blood sugar lowering effect, potentially leading to hypoglycemia. With certain diuretics, it could affect potassium levels. For heart medications and some antibiotics, it might affect absorption or effectiveness. When apple cider vinegar is consumed alongside these medications without appropriate spacing or medical guidance, it leads to a potentially problematic interaction. Your body may process the medication differently than expected, potentially leading to reduced effectiveness, enhanced side effects, or unpredictable responses. The outcome: your carefully prescribed medication regimen might not work as intended, potentially affecting the management of your health condition. Moreover, this interaction concern becomes particularly important for older adults who may be taking multiple medications and might have changes in how their bodies process both medications and dietary substances. For those managing chronic conditions, these unexpected interactions can present significant challenges to health stability. However, this does not imply that you need to eliminate apple cider vinegar entirely if you take medications. It's essential to implement more strategic planning and professional guidance. Consider consulting with your healthcare provider or pharmacist about potential interactions between your specific medications and apple cider vinegar. They can provide personalized guidance on whether certain medications should be separated from apple cider vinegar consumption, and if so, by how much time. If you're committed to incorporating apple cider vinegar into your wellness routine while taking medications, work closely with your healthcare team. Inform them about your apple cider vinegar consumption patterns, including how much and when you typically consume it, and follow their guidance on appropriate timing and amounts. The primary conclusion to draw from this is as follows. When utilizing apple cider vinegar for its health-promoting properties while taking medications, it is advisable to discuss this with your healthcare providers and potentially adjust the timing of your vinegar consumption relative to your medication schedule as directed. This encompasses being mindful of potential interactions with diabetes medications, certain diuretics, heart medications, some antibiotics, and medications for osteoporosis. Even a small amount of awareness regarding these potential interactions can have a significant impact on medication safety while still allowing you to explore the benefits of apple cider vinegar in a way that's compatible with your medical needs. 3 foods that enhance the potency of apple cider vinegar. Having addressed the foods to avoid when consuming apple cider vinegar, let us now turn our attention to more positive aspects, ways to enhance the effectiveness of apple cider vinegar for your health. Apple cider vinegar's benefits can be significantly enhanced when paired with the appropriate foods. There is no requirement for elaborate supplements or costly additives. A handful of basic ingredients likely already in your pantry is all that's required. These 3 foods are not merely compatible with apple cider vinegar, they enhance its benefits significantly. They enhance your body's ability to utilize apple cider vinegar's beneficial properties, thereby maximizing its health benefits. Utilizing apple cider vinegar for blood sugar management, weight control, and digestive health can significantly enhance your results when combined with these pairings. We will delve into these 3 apple cider vinegar boosters and discover how to incorporate them into your daily regimen. Number 1. Honey, the synergistic sweetener. The initial and arguably most crucial food to combine with apple cider vinegar is one that balances its acidity while providing complementary benefits. Raw, unprocessed honey. This natural sweetener contains enzymes, antioxidants, and trace minerals that work alongside apple cider vinegar in several beneficial ways. What is the significance of this, particularly for older adults? As we grow older, balancing health benefits with palatability becomes increasingly important for maintaining consistent healthy habits. Additionally, the combination offers unique synergistic effects that neither substance provides alone. Combining apple cider vinegar with raw honey creates a balanced approach that helps make the vinegar more palatable while potentially enhancing certain benefits. While apple cider vinegar alone is quite acidic and can be harsh on the palate and potentially the digestive tract, adding a small amount of raw honey helps buffer this acidity. Additionally, raw honey provides its own antimicrobial and anti-inflammatory properties that complement the vinegar's benefits. There's no need to excessively elaborate. Simply adding a teaspoon of raw honey to your diluted apple cider vinegar creates this beneficial combination. It can be as simple as mixing 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar and 1 teaspoon of raw honey in a glass of warm water for a morning wellness tonic. While their flavor combination is remarkable, their potential health synergy is even more impressive. This serves as a straightforward illustration. This simple honey-vinegar combination has been used in folk medicine for centuries, often called anoximal, and was traditionally used to support respiratory health, digestion, and energy. Modern research suggests this combination may offer complementary benefits for immune function, sore throat relief, and potentially blood sugar regulation when consumed before meals. Additionally, there is one more point to consider. It is advisable to opt for raw, unpasteurized honey rather than highly processed commercial varieties, as raw honey retains more of the beneficial enzymes and antioxidants that complement apple cider vinegar's properties. It is advisable to examine your apple cider vinegar consumption habits if you are currently using it regularly. Simple addition of a small amount of raw honey creates a more balanced, palatable approach that you may find easier to maintain consistently. If it's not included, you might not only be missing synergistic benefits but also potentially finding it challenging to maintain the habit due to the harsh taste of undiluted vinegar. It's important to note that apple cider vinegar and honey offer more than just improved taste when combined. Their complementary properties create a more balanced approach to wellness support. It is advisable to incorporate a small amount of raw honey when using apple cider vinegar, particularly if you find the taste challenging. A seemingly minor action can yield significant outcomes for both the palatability and potentially enhanced benefits of your apple cider vinegar regimen. Number 2. Cinnamon, the blood sugar helper. Another significant ally for apple cider vinegar is cinnamon. This common spice contains compounds that have been studied for their potential to help regulate blood sugar levels, making it a perfect complement to apple cider vinegar's similar properties. This pairing is particularly valuable for older adults, especially those concerned about metabolic health and blood sugar regulation. Both apple cider vinegar and cinnamon appear to help improve insulin sensitivity through different but complementary mechanisms, potentially creating a more powerful approach to supporting healthy blood glucose levels. Pairing apple cider vinegar with cinnamon can enhance its blood sugar regulating potential. What exactly constitutes effective cinnamon pairings with apple cider vinegar? We are discussing straightforward options like adding a quarter teaspoon of cinnamon to your apple cider vinegar and honey mixture, incorporating both into morning oatmeal, or creating a tea-like beverage with both ingredients. These pairings are not only flavorful but strategically beneficial, particularly for older adults managing or preventing blood sugar concerns. Allow me to guide you on the proper usage of this combination. When preparing an apple cider vinegar drink, add both honey and a dash of cinnamon for a more complete approach to blood sugar support. For those who enjoy warm beverages, consider a warm tea made with water, apple cider vinegar, honey, and cinnamon, especially beneficial when consumed before meals. When incorporating apple cider vinegar into recipes, consider adding cinnamon as well for both flavor enhancement and blood sugar support. The objective is not just to improve flavor but to strategically combine these substances for maximum metabolic benefit. The presence of compounds in both apple cider vinegar and cinnamon that support insulin sensitivity and glucose regulation creates a more comprehensive approach to metabolic health than either would provide alone. It is crucial to remember that consistency is key with both these substances. Regular, moderate use over time is more likely to provide benefits than occasional high doses. Additionally, it's advisable to use Ceylon cinnamon, true cinnamon, rather than cassia cinnamon when possible, especially if consuming it regularly, as Ceylon contains lower levels of coumarin, a compound that could potentially cause liver concerns in high amounts. Consider cinnamon as the perfect flavor and function partner for apple cider vinegar. It enhances taste while complementing and potentially amplifying the blood sugar regulating effects that many people seek from apple cider vinegar. In the absence of this complementary approach, you might be missing an opportunity to create a more effective metabolic support strategy. Number 3. Leafy greens, the alkaline balance. The third food category that amplifies apple cider vinegar's healthful potential is leafy green vegetables. These include spinach, kale, arugula, lettuce, and other nutrient-dense greens that provide essential vitamins, minerals, and alkalizing properties that help balance apple cider vinegar's acidity. Leafy greens are rich in nutrients including potassium, magnesium, and calcium, along with numerous plant compounds that support overall health. When combined with apple cider vinegar, particularly in the form of a salad with vinegar-based dressing, these greens offer multiple benefits. When combined with apple cider vinegar, leafy greens serve two primary functions. Initially, they help provide an alkalizing effect in the body to balance the vinegar's acidity. Additionally, the vinegar helps enhance the absorption of certain minerals from the greens. However, the crucial point is this: it is essential to incorporate these nutrient-dense foods regularly alongside apple cider vinegar consumption. rather than viewing them as optional additions. The alkalizing minerals in leafy greens may help mitigate any potential long-term acid load from regular vinegar consumption, particularly important for bone health and acid-base balance in older adults. Here are several straightforward methods to incorporate leafy greens with apple cider vinegar. Create a simple vinaigrette using apple cider vinegar, olive oil, and a touch of honey to dress your leafy green salads. Sauté greens lightly and finish with a small splash of apple cider vinegar for brightness and enhanced mineral absorption. Include a side salad dressed with an apple cider vinegar dressing alongside meals where you might be consuming the vinegar as a health tonic. One effective method is to consume a small green salad with apple cider vinegar dressing shortly before meals. This combination may help support both the blood sugar regulating effects of the vinegar while providing valuable nutrients and fiber from the greens. Leafy greens enhance both the nutritional context of apple cider vinegar consumption and provide essential alkalizing minerals that support overall health, potentially balancing the acidic nature of regular vinegar consumption. A brief reminder regarding preparation. A simple dressing of apple cider vinegar, olive oil, and perhaps a touch of honey creates an effective way to make these greens both delicious and more nutritionally available. If you're seeking an effective and wholesome enhancement to your apple cider vinegar regimen, incorporating abundant leafy greens is a wise and balancing choice. They help create a more nutritionally complete approach to including apple cider vinegar in your diet and contribute positively to your overall acid-base balance and bone health. Conclusion. As we conclude this video, I would like to express my gratitude to you not only for watching but also for dedicating your time to prioritize your health. It's a common oversight that can occur when our schedules become hectic. Today, you created an opportunity for learning, reflection, and personal growth. That is significant. We have discussed apple cider vinegar. It's essential to understand not only its definition but also its functionality, the benefits it offers, and the ways it can seamlessly integrate into your everyday wellness practices. We identified 3 common concerns that may affect its benefits: potassium-rich foods for those with kidney disease or on certain medications, acidic fruits that might compound dental or digestive concerns, and medications that could potentially interact with the vinegar. We delved into 3 straightforward, natural approaches, combining apple cider vinegar with raw honey, cinnamon, and leafy greens, that can enhance apple cider vinegar's efficacy while making it more balanced and palatable. It is understandable that it may seem daunting at times. There is an abundance of advice, cautions, and perspectives regarding what is beneficial and what is detrimental for your well-being. However, the reality is this: it can be straightforward. Health is not defined by perfection, it pertains to advancement. It is essential to focus on making small, deliberate actions each day that guide you toward your goals. It is not necessary to implement all changes simultaneously. Consider discussing apple cider vinegar use with your healthcare provider if you're on medications tomorrow. Consider adding a small amount of raw honey to your apple cider vinegar next week. Consider enjoying a small salad with apple cider vinegar dressing before your larger meals. The cumulative impact of these seemingly minor decisions is significant. Eventually, these actions solidify into habits. The habits we cultivate significantly influence our feelings, impacting us both physically and emotionally. Caring for our bodies empowers us and enhances our sense of control. We experience a sense of tranquility. We experience an enhanced sense of strength. Regardless of your age, be it 60 or 90, the feeling of strength and self-respect is an entitlement you should embrace. I consistently express this viewpoint. Aging should not be viewed as a process of decline. It pertains to the process of honing and perfecting. Your insights are profound. Your first-hand experience speaks volumes. This is your chance to apply that knowledge for a more purposeful life, to make decisions that nurture your physical well-being, mental clarity, and spiritual growth. If this video has been beneficial to you, I encourage you to share it with others. Disseminate this with a friend, a sibling, a neighbor, or anyone you hold dear. A single message has the potential to significantly impact someone's day or even their well-being. If you wish to continue your educational journey with us, We are readily available to assist you. Each week on Elders Insight, we provide considerate, soothing, and actionable guidance to promote healthy aging, fostering meaningful conversations along the way. Until we meet again, prioritize your well-being. Your value justifies the investment of time and energy.